Sacagawea, crossing frontiers by being the first pregnant woman to lead Lewis and Clark in 1804. After every matter, we left the banks of St. Charles with cheers from the crowd into unknown civilization. Meriwether Lewis and William Clark, May 21st, 1804.
On January 18, 1803, President Jefferson sent a confidential letter to Congress asking for $2,500 to fund an expedition to the Pacific Ocean. He hoped to establish a trade with the Native American people of the West and find a water route to the Pacific Ocean. The Lewis and Clark expedition began in 1804 when President Thomas Jefferson tasked Meriwether Lewis with exploring the lands of the West of the Mississippi River that comprised the Louisiana Purchase. Lewis chose William Clark as his co-leader for the mission. On the Mississippi River, seeing more than 300 people shipped to La Salle in 1682, exploration of the river. In 1804, Sacagawea met Lewis and Clark.
In 1788, Sacagawea was born. Mostly her childhood was pretty bad. There was a lot of war, and she was kidnapped in 1800 when she was 12 years old. She belonged to the Shoshone tribe, but in 1800, Hidatsa warriors came and invaded her tribe. On February 11, 1804, Sacagawea had her first child, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau. He was born when the expedition had already begun. He was carried on Sacagawea's back in an Indian cradle boy. And in 1812, Sacagawea's second child was born, Lisette Charbonneau. There is no exact day or month of her birth. There is very little facts about her, but it is said that she died at a very early age. After 8 months of Sacagawea's death, on December 20th of 1812, Clark adopted both of Sacagawea's children. Most people thought that Toussaint Charbonneau was Sacagawea's husband by choice. He was actually one of her captors, and when she was only 13 years old, all her captors forced to marry Toussaint. On November 2nd, 1804, Lewis and Clark met Sacagawea in the Hidatsa Mandan settlement. She met them while she was living among the Mandan and Hidatsa in North Dakota. Lewis and Clark simply needed her because she was a woman. She helped among the corps, and among all the tribes that the groups met, her presence dismissed the notion that the group was a war party. Sacagawea was so important because she led the men through cold storms, guiding them with a baby on her back. She did what a woman at that time normally couldn't do. She helped by being an interpreting guide for Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. Sacagawea is believed to be a Hidatsa name, Sakaja meaning bird, and Wea meaning woman.
In 1806, Lewis and Clark finished their journey. When they landed on the northern banks of Lower Columbia River, which is now called Washington, it was the end of the journey. They had reached the Pacific Ocean. It was over. It was time to go home. But with winter approaching, the corps needed a place to camp until spring to shelter from the rain and snow. The corps set up camp on a hill with a full view of the Pacific Ocean in front of them. The next 10 days, the corps used Station Camp, as they titled their site, as a base for explorations. During the expedition, Lewis and Clark faced a lot of hardships, such as bad weather, illness, accidents, stress, anxiety, and getting lost.